Well, a transfer of Neymar to Manchester United is favoured, it's being cooked, and it's rumoured that if at all Sheikh Jassim Al Thani becomes the full owner of Manchester United, Neymar will be delivered to Manchester United because of his good relationship with the Qataris. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Another season of a United player has come to an end, and that is Anton Martial, ruled out of the finale of the FA Cup as he missed out the finale of the Carabao Cup. He is going to miss out on the finale of the FA Cup. Pulled a hamstring injury in only 30 minutes played as United took on Fulham. That is really saddening for the team of Manchester United. The United website are going to have to put out that story, and we're going to go ahead and we react to it. And I've finally gave up, guys. I've surrendered on Anton Martial. Let him be sold because he's unreliable. A team like Manchester United deserves a centre forward that is really reliable, and I think he should be sold and obviously offloaded by Erik ten Hag. And Fred has something to say about this entire season of Manchester United and the finale of the FA Cup that we're going to be playing against Manchester City. So, guys, where should we start from? Martial, Neymar. Let's first do Neymar because I think Neymar is really a hot story that most of you are really so much interested in. Santi Aunoma, journalist for Foot Mercato. I respect him a lot for being the first journalist to break the story of Casemiro to Manchester United. He was the first journalist to drop it, and most of the journalists followed it up and obviously won themselves the best they deserve because they really went into and obviously confirmed. But he was a first-tier journalist that broke that story, and it really came to pass. Now, this story of Neymar is being reported by Santi J. His name is Santi Awoma. He's a football journalist for Foot Mercato. He has confirmed to us that Neymar has partnership contracts with Qatar and Qatar brand. These relationships favor a positive signature to Manchester United. If the club is bought by Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, Neymar is seduced by Manchester United and can only be seen there or at PSG. Neymar and the Qataris are known, Neymar and PSG are known into a good shape. The relationship they're really having is really shaky, but they can move him on to another club that is owned by the Qataris. Remember, Neymar earns £500,000 per week at PSG, and the departure of Lionel Messi is one of the factors that have gone ahead to trigger his thoughts of really moving out of PSG. The appetite of Neymar leaving PSG is really increasing day in, day out, and Neymar really wants out because he feels like Mbappe has been given more dignitaries and favors at PSG than him. So, as it stands, Neymar to Manchester United is a seduction move, and it's favored if at all the Qataris take over Manchester United. Sheikh Jassim Al Thani is one of those that really belongs to the Qatari sports investment, and he's coming in here with an independent bid, but we know behind him there is the Qataris doing the job, because when you look at his net worth, it cannot really afford him to buy Manchester United, but because the net worth of the Qataris is close to, is it £2 trillion? So they can get out some good money and they buy Manchester United and they invest and save for the future. So to me, you know my stand on Neymar. I really love Neymar. And to me, I know what it means every time you really have players of quality in your squad. Look at a single player like Casemiro and what he has gone ahead to do for the club of Manchester United. Hope we've all seen wonders. I've seen even Rashford today coming out and really saying that Casemiro has been the change. He has been the big factor that has gone ahead to see to it that United has gone ahead to finish third in the Premier League, won the Carabao Cup, into the final of the FA Cup, because for the previous 3-4 years, we've been playing without a CDM. That's it. That's it. We've been playing without a CDM. With Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we played without a CDM for his entire spell at Manchester United. Remember, Nemanja Matic was one of those that used to play there. By the time he was on his decline, he couldn't even play 90 minutes. The best he could offer was just 45 minutes. It shows you how he had dropped off because of his age and couldn't match the pace of the Premier League. And we were all out here calling out for United to go in for CDM, season in, season out. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't even find himself in a position of obviously going in for CDM. And I believe if he had gone in for CDM, he would have gone ahead to spend more years at Manchester United. But his reluctancy, and obviously paying a deaf ear to what we are telling him led to his sacking. So, Neymar, Sheikh Jassim Al Thani, relationship with the Qataris, obviously that equals a move to Manchester United. And Neymar is seduced by Manchester United and can only be there or at PSG, meaning that he believes that United is the best place for him to be. And I like the player. I know what quality brings. Like the finale we're going to play against Man City. If you are having a Neymar with you, guys, it's a different game of football altogether. And you stand a high chance to get in a moment of magic. And I've seen a story that Pep Guardiola has gone ahead to contact Neymar whether he's available to come to City. And I've seen very many people coming out and saying, Neymar shouldn't come to Manchester United. Yet, they're the same people who really come out and say that we should go on and sign players that Pep Guardiola is interested in. Now, Pep Guardiola has got hold of his cellular and talked to Neymar. He wants to bring Neymar to Man City. Now, imagine City with Neymar. Just imagine a team like City with Neymar. Neymar at City will be really a breath of fresh air. A new breath of fresh air, that's it. He'll tear bodies apart at City, That is Neymar for you. And he's just a talented player. He creates moments of magic. And he's not selfish. He's a team player. That is Neymar for you. So, I understand that people have gone ahead to sell lots of things. Others don't want him. But for me, if at all he's offered to Manchester United, why not take him? I will take him on any day. And we are having Rivaldo, one of the legends that played for Brazil. He has come out and really said the following about this move of Neymar to Manchester United. He has said in 2017, I didn't think it was beneficial for Neymar to leave for France, although I understood his reasons, but now I am convinced that playing in the Premier League with Man United would be an excellent step in his career. Now, when you see such Brazilian legends backing him to go on and really play for Manchester United, just know something might be cooked up and obviously put into existence. Rivaldo concluded by saying playing in the best league in the world in the shirt of a legendary club, Man United, is something that suits very well a great player like Neymar who needs a new challenge. And one thing that people have not gone ahead to really keep or pay attention to detail is we are going to be having new owners, whether Sheikh Jassim Al Thani or Sir Jim Ratcliffe. And when they arrive, everyone will like to make what we call a star name signing. That's it. Shirt number 7 of United has been there for now some months without anyone donning it. You remember it was last donned by Cristiano Ronaldo. Before Ronaldo came in through, it belonged to Cavani, and before Cavani donned it on, it was really rested. The last person to put on was Alex Sanchez. He flopped. So now, if you bring in Neymar, he can wear shirt number 7 at Manchester United because that's the legendary shirt at Manchester United. He's having lots of followers, 200 million followers on Instagram. Do you know what that means? That means money. A kit of Neymar can see sales of close to 500,000 or 1 million shirt sales. It's possible for Neymar if at all he comes to Manchester United. And as you are giving your narratives, you should also look at the business part of it. Neymar to Manchester United will really crop a lot of money to the club of Manchester United, and I know how much the club would love this to happen. That's it. And I think Ten Hag cannot come out and say that I don't want Neymar. That's out. He will love to be getting Neymar any day because Neymar is a world-class player. He's among the top 5 best players in the world. And who wouldn't like to be having a top class and world-class player in his team? I don't think that's not Erik ten Hag. Leaving the Neymar story aside, we go to Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial is out of Saturday's FA Cup final against City due to injury. The France international strained his hamstring towards the end of Sunday's 2-1 win against Fulham at OT. Assessments have since revealed a muscular tear that rules him out of the Wembley showdown. Now, this is where I come out and say I've been backing Anthony Martial for a very long time. For this injury, I think it's over. It's over for me. I think Anthony Martial should be sold. I know it's not something easy. It's not something easy to be done to sell Anthony Martial because he's on ridiculous wages. He's earning £250,000 a week at Manchester United. It's really weird for him to go all out and really be sold out because of that. But I think Ten Hag has gotten to know that this player cannot be available every time we need him. And he's left with 1 year on his contract with an option of 1 year because in the year of 2020, he signed more 4 years on his contract. Now, what is the decision going to be like? Are they going to sell him? Are they going to keep him? What are they going to do? Why? Because you can't be given a chance like this to come out and prove yourself like Anthony Martial, and then you keep getting injuries. You know, he returned on the first of, he played his, I think we are playing in Newcastle, right? And he has been available for all of those games. And now, 2 months only, he has been fit for 2 months, and obviously he has torn his muscle down. And in the remaining important game of the season, he is really out. That is really ridiculous. And here I understand why some fans of United were calling in for Erik ten Hag not to start these players like Anthony Martial or really play them for a second in the game of Fulham at Old Trafford. But any manager knows that the more you give a player some 10-15 minutes in his legs, he keeps himself much fit for the finale, and that's what Ten Hag really did it. He did that, or he brought on Anthony Martial in the name of keeping him fit for the league. Sorry, for the finale that you're going to play on Saturday. He is out, and today I surrender, guys. I give up. I've defended Anthony Martial for a very, very long time, but I think it's high time they moved him on. That's it. He should be moved on and let United get in 2 more strikers. That's it. That's it. Because he shouldn't be in our plans. We cannot count on a striker who can only be fit for 2 months. You know, he gets out for like 1.5 months. Then he gets back. That means he's only going to be available for just a quarter of the games you're going to play a season. That's it. And Erik ten Hag this time around handled Martial in a very, very, very delicate way. But again, he has not been able to play the final game of the season. That is it. So I think this is going to change the transfer plan of Manchester United. Ten Hag might be needing 2 more signings of centre forwards at Old Trafford. That is Erik ten Hag for you. And lastly, let's do a little bit of a Fred has gone ahead and really said we always aspire to win important trophies. Last season didn't live up to our expectations. This season has been much better with the League Cup, another final, and the top 4 finish. That is Fred Rodriguez. And I think last season was really a total joke, an eye-opener to many that maybe there are things we should be doing at Manchester United. And Ralf Rangnick is always going to be the man remembered on that season after coming out and highlighting it to the media that this team needs what we call an open heart surgery. 7, 8, 10 players are the ones that are really needed. And you've seen Erik ten Hag in his permanent signings as so far signed 5. And in this summer transfer window, we might see Erik ten Hag going in to sign close to more 5 players as needed. So let's wait and see how Fred is going to perform in the finale. He's really going to be so much pivotal for the team of Manchester United. So this leaves a lot of question marks if Anthony doesn't really be fit, you know. That means Ten Hag will go in for Fred, Casemiro, Eriksen as a central attack midfielder, Bruno as a right midfielder, Sancho as a left attacking midfielder, and Marcus Rashford playing through the center. That's it. So guys, your thoughts on Neymar to Manchester United more favored are welcome in the comment section below. What do you think about Anton Martial's injury and out of the finale? That's it. And then lastly, Fred coming out and really hinting onto this final that you're going to play and how we turned around our season to win a trophy, into a finale, quarterfinals of the UEFA Europa League, then finally finish third into the Premier League sport. So that's what I had for you. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God protect you and see you through what you guys are really going through. Rock and David is my name lastly, and see you later, you mates.